reptile friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is India, aka Anacondiac, and I know it has been a hot minute since I sat down and filmed a video, but today I am back for the first time in probably more than 6 months, so I am very sorry. For those of you who don't know, I had surgery on my face in August of 2018 and I took a lot longer to recover than I thought, and I just got out of the habit of making videos. But a lot has happened in the past 7 months. I have more snakes than I did then, so I thought I would sit down and for the first video for 2019 I would introduce you to all 6 of my snakes. So today is a really lucky day because currently none of my snakes are in shed, which is a miracle because usually at least 1 or 2 of them are some way through shedding, and when they're shedding I don't want to pick them up and bother them, so I let them be. But today it's a miracle. They are all fine to come out and for me to show you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on to snake number 1. So for anybody that has watched a couple of videos on my channel, you will definitely know Louie. He is my banana ball python and he is quite active today. Usually he is pretty chill, but I think he sees the camera and he wants to come and explore. So I bought Louie on the 6th of May 2018 and he was just about a year old when I got him. So he is now about 20 months old, so that's nearly 2 years. He has grown so much since I got him. He has just been the perfect pet snake. He eats every single meal like a champ. He has never ever refused a meal. He just has the absolute calmest temperament. He is just a dream, aren't you, bud? I love him so much. So Louie was my first ever snake. He is the reason why I am just obsessed with snakes. I love them so much and it's all because of him. A lot of people think the little kind of dark marks on his body could be mites, but nope, that is actually just part of his coloration. That is part of the banana morph, and I love him. I call him my little nana. So yeah, that's Louie, and let me go and put him back and move on to snake number 2. This is Starburst, my Brazilian rainbow boa, and he looks so tiny, but believe me, he has grown a lot in the 7 months that I have had him. I got him back in June, and yeah, he is just the sweetest boy. He is just as easily handleable as Louie is, and he is quite content just to wrap around my fingers and stay there. He won't try and escape or anything. He is very chill. He is just lovely. Now let me see if I can bring him closer to the camera so you can see his amazing pattern a lot better. He's just kind of nuzzled in there with his little face, but you can kind of see just here the rainbow sheen on his scales that give Brazilian rainbow boas their name. But yeah, there we go. You can see the camera is focused a bit better on him now. You can see his little face. I can't actually believe nature managed to create something as beautiful as the Brazilian rainbow boa. He's so tiny. I love him. He is going to get a lot bigger. He will grow to be a couple of feet. He will probably grow to be longer than Louie. I can't wait for him to get a little bit bigger. I have this whole bioactive arboreal vivarium planned and I can't wait to start building that when he gets a little bit bigger. This is my second buddy. I hope you've enjoyed meeting him as well. Oh, hello. Thank you, that was a lovely little kiss. Right, let me put Starburst back and get snake number 3. So my third snake that I have is Cleo. Now Cleo is a high white spider-pied ball python and she is 11 months old. I have had her since August and she is a sassy little girl. She does not particularly enjoy being handled very much, and she is also a very picky eater. So she has currently just started eating for me again, but for about the past 2 months I've kept handling her to a minimum because I wanted to reduce stress to help promote her to start eating again, and it did work. She's eating again now, so that's why I feel comfortable to get her out for this video. Some people say that high white pieds are ugly, but I absolutely adore them. They are one of my favourite morphs of snake. She is actually being very good today. Usually she will have tried to bite me well before now, so I'm not going to push my luck. I am going to go and put her back because I just don't want to stress her out, because I've kept handling her to a minimum while she's been fussy eating. Yeah, I just don't want to keep her out for longer than necessary. So this is Cleo. She is lovely. She's my sassy baby. But yeah, I love it. So this absolutely gorgeous little boy is snake number 4 and his name is Astro. He is a phantom potion ball python and I just absolutely adore him. Look how amazing his colours are. He has lovely blue eyes as well. And Astro is just over 6 months old. I've had him since September, and him along with one of my other snakes is actually from a breeder in Germany called Martin Ender. Now Astro is such a lovely friendly snake. He has a wonderful temperament. He is not as friendly as Louie because he is actually rather shy. He can be quite head shy and very nervous, so I do have to be careful when handling him because I don't want to spook him. I just kind of tend to let him move through my hands and let him go where he wants to go. There we go, you can see his beautiful blue eyes. But Astro is doing so well. He has grown a lot since I got him, and every day he gets a little bit less shy and he gets a little bit more confident with every time that I handle him. He is just becoming an amazing snake and I can't wait for you guys to see more about him, and I can't wait to post more videos on him because he is such a friendly little character. I can't stop looking at him. I'm sorry I'm always looking down at my animals, but I can't help it. I just think they're all so beautiful. And now we are on to snake number 5. Now this is a very special little boy. This is Rocket, and he is from the same breeder in Germany, Martin Ender, that Astro is from. Now Rocket is a highway morph ball python, and he's called a highway because if I show his back, he has these lovely yellow markings down his spine which kind of makes him look like a road with road markings, and I think he is just the sweetest. Now Rocket is a little bit smaller than Astro is, even though they are the same age. I got them both at the same time back in September, and that's because Rocket is a little bit more of a picky eater than Astro is, but he's never gone off food for more than a couple of weeks. He does always eat in the end, but still he can be a little bit temperamental when it comes to his food, but as of right now he is eating wonderfully. He hasn't missed a meal in a couple of months. So yeah, I am really impressed with his progress, and I know he's going to grow up big and strong. I think he has such a sweet little face. I love the fact that it looks like he has more of a puppy dog nose with that brown little marking right at the end of it. He is just such a friendly little boy. I adore him. So yeah, I hope you have liked meeting Rocket. He is definitely my kind of rarest morph. I think he is so funky looking. I just adore him. I adore all my snakes. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have a favourite. I don't think it's possible to pick favourites. So I only have one more snake left to show you. I'm going to show you her in a moment. She is a rescue story actually, and I got her about 2 weeks before Christmas, and I have just actually moved her from her quarantine tub into a nice new tub. So, oh hello Rocket. What's he trying to do? So that's why I feel confident enough to get her out and to introduce her to you guys. She is doing so much better. I don't want to say too much until I actually have her out in front of you, and then I will explain more. So without further ado, let me put Rocket back and let me go and get Tiny. So everybody, I would like you to meet Tiny. She is my juvenile corn snake, and like I said before, I rescued her about 2 weeks before Christmas. She was not in a good state at all. She had only eaten about once or twice since she was born. She was incredibly small and her body was just covered in stuck shed, literally from her nose right down to the tip of her tail. She was in need of a lot of tender loving care, otherwise she definitely wouldn't have survived. I got her for just £5, and I am glad to say that since the end of December she has been eating every week. She has been eating like an absolute champ, and she has since shed. She poos regularly. She is doing everything that she should be, and she has come on in leaps and bounds. Literally she's probably doubled in size since I first got her, and that is saying a lot because she is still very tiny. See if I can bring her in a little bit closer so you can say hello. She is so small that the camera does not want to focus on her. So Tiny is a wild type corn snake. She is just a normal morph. No fancy morphs for Tiny, and I think she is just cute. I think she's so cute. I don't believe that snakes have to be a fancy morph to be adorable. Just because I own some fancy ball python morphs I don't believe that a snake has to be a fancy colour for it to be beautiful. She is definitely an amazingly beautiful animal, but she is very fast when she wants to be. I will just add that. She is also my first experience owning a colubrid snake, and I'm really liking it so far. It's a different challenge, considering I'm used to boas and pythons. And I should just add as well, I haven't had her sexed yet, but going by the shape of her tail, I do think that Tiny is a she. However, I don't plan to breed her, so I won't put her through the stress of getting her actually sexed. I've done my best to work out what sex she is, and I do think she is a girl, so we are just going with the fact that Tiny is a girl until proven otherwise. I just can't wait to continue to watch her grow here on my channel, and I hope that you are going to watch her grow with me. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. If you did like the video, then remember to give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done already. You can also click on the little bell icon to switch on notifications, and then you will never miss one of my uploads. Hopefully another video will be coming really soon, so stay tuned and I will see you soon. Bye guys!